This, my friends, is called the carne and su jugo, a very home style Mexican food. Have you guys ever seen anything like this? Seriously, I felt like a Mexican grandmother just made this dish for me right now. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Steve from Rockstar Eater coming to you with another rockin' episode. And today I am out here in Lincoln Heights, which is in the east part of Los Angeles. And I'm here to continue my best Mexican food in LA series, covering some of the best and most unique Mexican foods you can find in town. And I am at certainly another hot spot, this restaurant called Carnes Asadas Pancho Lopez. Now the reason why this restaurant is special, other than their incredibly high reviews on the internet, is that it is one of very few restaurants in LA that serves Guadalajara style food. Guadalajara, which is a major city in Mexico, in the state of Jalisco, incredible. So obviously I had to check this place out. So if you guys want to see what Guadalajara style food looks like, especially here in LA, you've come to the right episode. So you must stick all the way to the end so that you can see this amazing food feast I'm about to have here at one of the hottest Mexican restaurants in LA. And also, if you're new to this channel, take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell, because I put out these food and travel videos weekly you don't want to miss out on. So go ahead, do that right now. It's 11 a.m. Looks like there's a party going on in there. Let's go.
Okay, so the history, we started in August of 2018, fulfilling my dad's dream because he was always dreamed of being a restaurant owner. So between me and my family, we made it happen. And we pretty much wanted a restaurant, or he wanted a restaurant, because it's really hard to find authentic Mexican food where you can sit down and say, this is how my grandma used to make it. And that's our goal, and that's what we strive for, to make sure that when people come here, and we have heard it a lot of times, they said, wow, this carne and su jugo just tastes like what my grandma used to make, what my mom used to make, you know? And that's what we do. We make everything fresh every single day, from our sauces to our chips to our meat, everything. Pretty much recipes passed down from generations from our family, and we're bringing it here to LA and City of Industry now.
And what is the barbacoa made out of?
This is shredded beef.
Yes.
That is marinated with special ingredients and a special sauce that we make, and it marinates in the stove for about 4 hours. Whoa. So the oil, as you can see, and the special sauce go through the first tortilla and even into the second tortilla. So that's what we want. We want all the flavors just even on the tortilla without the meat. So that's our shredded beef.
Yes.
That has been marinated on the with the special sauce.
Yes.
And after the tortilla gets really crispy, has absorbed all those flavors, then we go ahead and put the shredded beef with the sauce as well.
All this is pretty much like family recipes, right?
Yeah, so they're recipes that my great grandma passed to her grandma, and then from there on, you know, and then they passed it to my dad. Some of them are passed down from my mom's side, and of course then they passed it on to us, you know. So it's really cool to see that tradition keep going through all those generations so far.
Awesome. And what is this one here?
This is pork meat.
Pork meat?
Carnitas?
Carnitas, okay. Man, he's just stuffing that sandwich. Beautiful looking torta. Oh, so you're actually gonna dip it into this tomato sauce?
Yeah.
Wow.
It has to be drowned.
Drowned. It's almost kind of like a French dip in some ways.
In a way.
Yeah. Oh, even more sauce. What sauce is this one?
This is a chili. It's a special chili that you make just especially for this.
Got it. Smells so good. I can't wait. I don't think I've had most of these dishes at all in the Mexican restaurant. This is really like going into Mexico and discovering some really new Mexican cuisine for the first time. And that is the owner's dream right here. And I can see it in all these different dishes that I have right in front of me. And I do want to mention that they also have another location in City of Industry as well. So if you're closer to that area, you should definitely head on over there. People drive from all over Southern California to come here, even Palm Springs. It shows how popular this Mexican restaurant is, and I can see why. So beginning with, this is the birria in consome, very popular traditional Mexican food. Oh, it is bubbling. That's the Queso Fondito, which has all this chorizo on top of it as well. Let me tell you, I've never seen a Mexican cheese dish like this one before. This is no joke, and it's still so hot. And this one looks so interesting too. Carne jugo, which is beef and pork and a lot of beans inside of it. And look at this one. This is the Torta Ahogada, their Mexican sandwich with a lot of pork inside of it, and it is really drenched in all the tomato sauce, which is a special house-made sauce. Ooh, and check this one out. This is the taco Dorados, which is pretty much tacos with lettuce, tomato, once again the house special tomato sauce, potato. And lastly, we have the tacos de Barbacoa. This is one of their absolute best-selling items. It is crunchy, it is delicious, it is hearty. It even comes with this fresh onion and cilantro and lime on the side. And this one is the Hamika. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's pretty big. It's so big. It's, look at this cup. I can tell it's custom made. It looks like something that came out of a village or something. This is so cool. I love the drink itself, but the cup itself, wow, that's quite an experience. First thing I'm looking at here is the tacos, the barbacoa tacos. See, I can taste the consome that has really cooked into this tortilla. So the tortilla itself has that consomme beef flavor that's cooked inside and soaked inside of it. And the meat itself, just as I predicted, extremely juicy and tender, because like I said, they cooked it for hours, so obviously it's going to have this texture. A lot of people think that these crunchy tacos are birria tacos. Birria is the soft tortilla with the meat inside, but these crunchy ones are called barbacoa. That's something that I've learned today, so kind of know the difference, so when you come to this restaurant, you know exactly what you're ordering. The cheese fondue is the one I want to get to now because I don't want this to get way too cold. And did I mention how lovely these plates are? Like, these plates are handcrafted in Mexico. It really looks like something out of a Mexican village. Very rustic, very rural. So this is a very escapist experience when you come in here. Not just the plates, the cups, but even the ambiance. It really looks like you walked into a restaurant somewhere in Mexico. Oh, wow. That is like cheese overload. It truly is a fondue experience. So cheesy. So if you are a cheese fan, you're definitely going to like this dish. And it's balanced out with the chorizo meat that's on top of it so that you can get that savory, delicious, oily chorizo flavor. And just to let you know that this queso fondito also comes with some tortillas on the side, as well as some beans and this cactus salad, which is pretty dope. And what you can do is you can take the tortilla and you can assemble yourself a mini queso taco, I would say, which has a little bit of everything. You're gonna have your cheese in it, the beans, as well as some of this delicious looking cactus salad. Seriously, the best cheese taco I've ever had. Ooh, another one of the very interesting looking dishes, the carne jugo. I'm speechless. This is really like one of those foods where you know you're not gonna find it in too many Mexican restaurants, especially a lot of the American commercialized Mexican restaurants. It tastes like something that mother or grandmother would make. And that's what a lot of customers say as well when they come here. It reminds them of family cooking. So if that's what you're looking for, then you found your spot. This whole thing is really drenched in so much sauce. And I'm going to break it open. Ooh, oh man, this is, yeah, it's definitely a very dirty dish. So you're gonna get your hands very dirty, but then again, it's gonna be such a wonderful eating experience. It really just is so soft when you bite into it. This is really one of the most amazing sandwich dips I've had And the spiciness level is perfect, just the way I like it. You can get it mild or you can also get it very hot, but me, a little bit more on the mild side because I want to enjoy my food today, you know what I'm saying? And now moving on to the tacos Dorado. This is also something that I don't see in too many Mexican restaurants, the way that they've assembled this taco here. Wow, it's good. There's potato inside of it. I mean, I knew that already, but potato works pretty good in tacos. I had it one time with sweet potato. This one is still crispy and it's wet because it also has all this house special tomato sauce drenched into it. And you gotta have the lettuce on top of it because it makes it very refreshing and adds extra crispiness to it. This tomato sauce is amazing. I'm digging it. The birria is not just something that you eat with tacos. You can eat the birria by itself as well. And here they fill it so much with the consome. It's so soupy and the meat itself is so succulently juicy and tender and so wet. It's very comforting, comfort food I would say. The meat itself, the beef is super tender. It melts in your mouth. And I love the consome, all the soup. It's seasoned so perfectly, not too salty. And the beef broth itself is so full and rich. And just to give you a tip, guys, you can take the taco. I still have one more left. And you can dip it into this consomme sauce in order to make it wetter, I would say. Oh yeah, that's definitely the way to go. Yes, take this and dip it in because that beef soup makes this even better. You're probably asking, what are some of the things I really like here today? I mean, everything here was so good. I mean, like the birria with the consomme was outstanding. The Queso Fondito was really good as well. But you know the thing that I was really most impressed by is this carne and jugo. This one I think is the standout here because this one, when you eat into it, it really hits your soul. You really feel like, wow, this is like eating in, like I said, like a mother's home or a grandmother's home. So this in itself is worth the trip here. Seriously, when you eat at this restaurant, you're really gonna feel like this is family recipe right here that you'll find in Mexico. Not too many places in LA has it. So if you are here in the Lincoln Heights area or City of Industry, stop by the restaurant Carnes Asadas Pancho Lopez because this is the real deal. You're gonna get some of the best foods in LA, no jokes. All right guys, so before I close out this episode, I wanna give a shout out once again to Jessica here at this restaurant. So when you come in here, which you will by the way, because the food here is rocking, look out for Jessica, tell the staff you saw this episode. They're gonna take really good care of you and you actually have something special for them, right?
Yes. So if you mentioned that you saw this episode, we're gonna give you a free taco de barbacoa or agua fresca.
Ooh, hear that? Take advantage of it because both of those things are so awesome. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode of Rockstar Eater. If you enjoy what I'm doing here on the show, give me a thumbs up. Also, if you've been to this restaurant, I want to hear your story. Comment in the section below. And finally, subscribe because more Mexican food episodes coming your way. So hope you have a rocking day today, folks, and I'll see you in the next video.